Welcome to episode 12 of this Let's Play series. My name is Daz Tactic. We are playing Distant Worlds 2. This is a preview version. It's due to expire in a couple of days or a few days' time. Anyway, let's just get into it. And I'm trying to make the most of this while I've got a bit of quiet time. The neighbours next door that have been sort of moving out are now moving out today finally. So there should be minimal noise from there, but we have a lot of different workmen coming today to our place. So I'm just trying to get a few recordings done before they arrive. They should be here in a couple of hours, I think. Anyway, let's just get into it. We've got at the moment we've got a ship that's now coming in just to sort of get rid of this research station, and we'll start to then take over these locations. Now, this one here, this is the Scarlet Repulsor, which is the frigate that we've been sort of following for a large portion of the last couple of episodes. Just set the tactics to same system and aggressive, which is going to be fine. So I can just almost leave that one alone. It will just do what it's going to do. I do want to go and just double check everything to make sure that we're sort of covering everything that's happening. We can see there's a lot of these enemy ships, but they're not combat ships. Now, I don't think we can see any actual bases anywhere. We're trying to go in now and build monitoring stations across the front line just so we can see what's going on. We've got a big destroyer that we've got now, and this one's now all been fueled up. These are ancient designs. These are extremely strong. So I'm going to micromanage probably these actually coming back in. Now this is got a lot of range in through this side. What we might do is come back into the Kashyyyk system, and this is one of their actual worlds with a spaceport. Now that's going to have lots and lots of ships in it. I think what I'd prefer to do is find another location like this, I think, and just go and tell them to go in and start to kill off like mining stations and things like this. So let's just go and tell it to go there. Again, just want to make sure it's same system aggressive, and I might just tell them all of these to retreat at 20% or armor below 50%. That way at least they'll sort of leave when it's becoming a bit too dangerous. Actually, I better just go back and double check the next one as well. Have a quick look. Shields below 50%. Maybe we'll do that, because that way these are raiders basically. So I don't want them to suffer any damage really. So as soon as it gets to 50%, out you go. We also have an escort, which is still so much stronger than anything else we actually have. You can see there the combat rating of what we've been able to build so far. But this one here is actually like it's so much higher. And again, I want these to sort of go in and start raiding. So again, aggressive, and we'll just make this one so 50%. Shields below 50% or any armor damage. So as soon as they start to take damage, off they go. Now this one's a lot weaker than some of the others that we've sort of seen, but it's going to be a lot zippier as well. So I think what we might do is we might just go back over this side now and start to. We're seeing like a lot of transports coming through from here as well. Like there's a few different locations. Now, this one does actually have, like, they do actually have a fair portion in through there. We haven't seen much in there just yet. I think we'll just go and kill off this stuff. So let's go into here. Another research station. We'll kill that one off. Okay, this is good. So we're now going to be raiding with all three of those ships. Let's just go in and watch this one. The other ones will take a bit of time before they get there. So we'll just pause. We've just dismissed that one, and away we go. I'll just keep a bit of an eye on what's going to go on with all these different things. These won't last long. And we shouldn't really take any damage. What I'm hoping will happen is we draw fleets out to sort of try to protect these zones, which is what I'm assuming will happen very, very soon. Now we know that their fleets... Hang on, this is under attack by the research station, not a problem. We know that their fleets are strong. And so their research station won't last long there. In fact, that's now been not quite wiped out yet. Now, I don't think I've got... I don't think we've got... we've got no way to actually go and capture that with that particular ship. So we'll just exit out of there. That one's gone, and now it goes off to another one. So it's just going to keep on going. There may be a fleet coming to try to protect this. I would assume that it would. So it's now under attack by a research station back up that way. These are all things that we might just keep on sort of bouncing into until we've eventually got enough in here to do what we need to do to sort of stop them. Have a quick look at the radars. We do have a radar down this way. So the other ships will start to sort of move on up. In the meantime, we'll just keep on killing things off. So we're heading down this way now. Just get rid of all their infrastructure. Yep, we'll assign that one. Now, this one here, when it's asking to build monitoring stations, I've just got to be making sure that it's actually in enemy territory. Now, it wants to go all the way up there. That's a long way off. But it would then give me eyes into their home system. I think it's too far. I'm going to say no to that one. Under attack, yep, that's okay. Dismiss. That's not an attack ship that's in that up that way. That's just a scout, so it will get away from there fairly soon. In the meantime, where are you off to? Now that's trying to hit the ship that was back over there, which we don't really need it to do. Just keep on wiping out these mining stations. Offer a gift. Look, it's probably no, I think. No, I'm going to decline that. I think that they're still wanting to build the same way that they did in Distant Worlds Universe, but they can have so much more power on the combat, like on the troop ships, so that I don't think we need anywhere near the number that they're suggesting. I think it's like, technically, I think it's a bit of overkill. I might just jot that down, actually. All right. Just trying to give feedback as things sort of developing through here. This one's relatively short range. Off she goes with the different missiles and things. Yep, under attack from the mining station. We should be seeing other things coming in. Here we go, ancient hyperdrive research plans. We've discovered the ancient hyperdrive research plans, ancient ruins from lost civilization in the mangrove forest, Riscal 3 in the Riscal system. Let's have a look at this. This should be inside one of these sort of locations, which is actually good for us because we pretty much have the tech to go in, but the other factions don't yet. I don't think they do with the ships they've been picking up, but this is actually good for us. So we'll just keep on. We'll investigate. Oh, nothing of interest. There we go. That's interesting. The ruins are silent. So somebody has been in here already. That is interesting. So they've actually already been to this location. Now, this is quality. It's almost good enough for us, actually. It's actually something we could possibly settle on. I don't want to go crazy with the settlements just yet. This guy will just come in. This will be destroyed very, very quickly. And in the meantime, how are our other ships going? There they go. There's the other two attack ships. In the meantime, we'll just keep on working away. I'm expecting to see the fleet arrive here to try to protect this. There we go. That's good. And now off to attack more infrastructure. Back up this way. That's the last one, I think, in this system. We're going through the fuel pretty quickly. Actually, that's funny. They're bouncing into Kashyyyk. This one's not. Now, what I might try is to see if this one will actually then go through. If I just reorder it, will it come in from a different angle at all? Yeah, that's going to be better, I think. I don't want it bouncing into Kashyyyk and then going, although it probably would be able to do it fairly effectively. It's fine to go across to here and then bounce across. Jumping. And which way is it going to go? Oh, it's going straight there. That's good. Here we go. Oh, that's okay again. That's all right. We're still not seeing the fleets. And I'm assuming the fleets are going to be coming after this ship. Like they're going to see this as a raider ship, and they're going to come with everything they've got, and they do actually have some pretty powerful ships. Now, why are we jumping there? Attack another ship. No, I prefer them to be attacking the mining stations, so we'll just tell it to do that. Now, what's that ship? It's just a what is it? I think it's just a freighter. Oh no, it's a mining ship. Okay. That will be okay. We don't have to worry about that one so much. Dismiss. They should be wanting us to pay them money, which we're not going to do. So we've got slight... We can see a little bit ahead over here. Not a hell of a lot. This really does... Oh, this the Sol system. Actually, this is something I did want to have a look at. We should see Terra. There we go. There's Earth. With not they're at the same map, but that is basically Earth. It's inside. Yeah, we've got Mars. It's in the wrong spot, but anyway, Saturn, which doesn't have any rings at this stage. Now that's just been randomly named. So it's sort of like a semi-random, and then Jupiter with 2 moons. That's interesting. That is interesting. I like these. So this is sort of like little, you know, sort of Easter egg type sort of stuff. 10% diplomacy if you can grab that hold of that one. Yeah, different sorts of research as well. That would be not quite. That would be pretty damn good to get that one. Anyway, that's right in the middle of all of those different nebula. Abandoned ship repaired. Okay, investigate. So what have we got this time? Let's just go to that location. Take me to the location. So this is an escort. So this one here is on the other side. So we've finally got that one there. Let's just go back through now and just tell this one to go and pick up a, not the battleship so much, there's maybe the destroyer. Now this one here, we're just going to move that one across to the mining station back over this side. By the way, actually, I do apologise for the meaning to zoom in and out. That's just sort of what happens here. That's what we have to sort of then do. And we wanted to just check and make sure that this one doesn't have too much before we can sort of get rid of it. How far off are you here? Still got a bit of damage, permanent damage in through there. This battleship is still a long way off. We've got 2 big battleships we have to get rid of. I will have to at some point tell this one to nick off. But this troop ship, even if they get it, there's still a fair bit to go. So we'll just go and have a look at that one. I guess we'll leave that one where that is. Dismiss that and back to where we were. Okay. So we're going to see a bit of action as these come in. Now, abandoned ship, investigate. Take me to that location as well. Dismiss. So it looks like we're just moving again in. That will just keep on working away. Actually, how strong is that ship? Yeah, strong again. Like this is big stuff. Another Titan blaster in through there. We'll just get it fueled up at this location. This is good for us. The more of those ships we can have, like for raiding, etc., then the better it's going to be, I think. Yeah, so we'll just keep on smacking away at this thing. That will be good. And into here. Yeah, so this sort of, there's no really clean way of doing things other than by scrolling that I know of anyway. Here we go. Now, what have we got in here? This is actually their invasion force. We didn't know that they were going to be here. This is actually like their troop transports. You can see that we've got like 2,000 strength, whereas theirs have got, if we go and click on these, they've got 1 escort, but then a whole lot of troop transports. And they do actually have, they've only got like 1 troop that we know of on board. I don't think we're going to see much of these. Let's just find the one that's got it on board. We might as well kill it off if we can. There it is. So the Warrior of Kashyyyk has got just 1 infantry. And that should be the only one. Everyone else has got nothing. Oh, that one's got a general on board. Okay, that's the Kashyyyk Despair. Let's go for that one instead. So we'll just send our destroyer in. Kashyyyk Despair, where are you? There's the Warrior of Kashyyyk at the back. Kashyyyk Despair, there we go. We'll just go straight for it. Let's have a look at this battle in some detail. So we'll just go down and press the G key, get the nice low angles, and we'll just spin this around so we're following our ship in. And we'll just watch what actually happens from here. Now we're going to have to be careful. Again, our ship will automatically try to get away from here. Now they should, if we can try to sort of do this, construction ship, yeah, we'll dismiss that. Now, here we go. The third invasion fleet, an enemy fleet of the United Calabria group, has been detected travelling on its attack vector towards reckless downfall, which is this ship in here. Yeah, so this is actually okay. This is the third invasion fleet that we're actually going to be attacking. So I'll dismiss that one. And we're just going to try to sort of kill off that general initially. Now their range is much, much shorter than ours. But we've got aggression, so we're going to be sort of going in a big way with just the one ship. Now we're going to just shoot at whatever comes in front of our cannons. Now we're going after their ships, their actual combat ships. Yeah, we're now under attack. This is the point defense. A few of them are getting through. Now we need to, this is the one we're aiming for. We haven't damaged much just yet, and it's trying to jump away. Now have we got it? Yeah, we've got it. Still jumping actually. Haven't got it yet. That's now gone. Alright, now we'll go back and I'll just keep on going. Now the next one was the Warrior of Kashyyyk, this one here, which has the, this one's got the actual, on board, the actual people. Now we do actually have in through here the escape pod with the general on board. So we won't pick it up immediately, we'll just deal with all of these to start with. Now we are attacking the Stalker of Kashyyyk. We wanted to go the Warrior of Kashyyyk at this stage. Now we're not taking hardly any damage at this point. This is a bit of a super ship at this point in time. That one's gone. Now we'll go and get rid of the little escort, I guess. Although, yeah, it doesn't really matter whichever way we go now. This thing looks to be, it's trying to pick up the escape pod. Whoever gets the escape pod will go after. That one's gone. Alright, now this one. Fatal Onslaught. The point defences are working quite nicely. Propose a gift. No, decline. And build ships. No, decline. Hyperdrive offline, that's good. I don't think we have assault pods as such on this one either. No, we don't. Which is fine. Just exit out of that one. Now we're going back to, this one's now the bigger threat. Now where's that escape pod that's around here somewhere? Supercapacitor, escape pod there. I might just go and tell it to pick it up while it's doing these other attacks. It'll still keep on firing. It's now picking up. Under attack. Construction ship. So the construction ship orbit is under attack by hostile chaos. Immortal Empire. Ah, no, okay. Show me. Because what's happening in here now is we're trying to sort of get all of these, and we now have a an escort which is now coming in to attack us. So they're trying to now control all of these different ships. So we'll jump away from here. That's like their job is to get away. But we do have these sorts of ships. It's got the mining station. Now what else have we got in around here? I'm going to have to now I'll just go back to. So we're looking at the north, just so we get the same perspective. So this is what we've actually been doing. Now we've got a few different ships over this side. We've picked up that escort there. It doesn't have any fuel yet. And this one here is the 4th. Now the 4th is, if I just press F, let's go Control 4. And these are on auto for defend. Now they're not going after anything, but I'm just going to now manually go and get them to go and deal with this escort. Because we can't have, like, they're now going to be trying to take over the running of these sorts of things. We've still got a long way to go, so it's not really a major concern. Come on, guys. Why are you doing that? 4, no mission. Here we go. The enemy general has been captured. Dismiss that one. We'll go back to that in just a minute. Mission completed. Okay, so I've been able to go into the United Calabar group. So they've been pulling apart some of the ships that they've been getting from over here. They've been here for a lot longer than we have. And what they've done is they've actually now they had advanced iron weapons, and we're now starting to sort of pick up a little bit from what they had learnt. So we're sort of just learning a little bit. Construction ship is under attack. We'll dismiss that one because we know that what's going on. So now the Mortallans are becoming much more aggressive as well. Yes, keep on going, no mission. The only way around this is to reload the game, unfortunately. So we'll do that. I'll just go across and I'll just pause this and come back with the game reloaded. Okay, so I've just given it the order. I've just sort of taken it back out to desktop. Still going to no mission. Okay, it's not working now. That was how I used to fix it. Let's just move in. Maybe I just get one ship. Just try one ship. No, it still won't do it. I'll chase these away. In the meantime, let's just leave that where that is for a little while. And we now are still just finishing off little ships in through here. That's interesting. And we still have a few things to finish off over this side as well. Nope. Decline. We don't have any problems with this yet, so I'm going to decline that one. I want to keep on going and destroy as much of their infrastructure as we possibly can. They've still got this one over through here. We are basically just destroying. We're going after different ships and things, but they're now leaving the system. Let's just kill off this mining station while we're here. So we do actually have their general on board. So we haven't seen anything super that they've built through this side. Now this one is one of their troop transports, which is leaving. So that one's now moving off. And so we can just stay in this system, I think, now and just sort of deal with stuff. Now back down in here, we have the escort still on its way down to attack that particular station. So that one's still on its way. A lot going on, guys, a lot going on. So now this one's going to have to go back for fueling fairly soon. It's down to half its fuel. Let's just finish off this guy. Hyperdrive offline, so it's now gone. That's been destroyed. And in terms of where this one can then go, we still have, like, this was a constructor. Yeah, there's a constructor there. Do we want to bother with that one? Like, ultimately we will. I think what we'll do is we'll come back in for fueling and then just keep on sort of trying to break through the other locations. Let's just go and, actually I'll leave that one where that is. We'll just go straight back to our planet, back over this side. Refuel at Nanatu 2. How are we going with this one? This is actually all up and running now. So this one's, no, it's still under construction. We've still got a little bit to do, but it will be okay, I think. We'll sort of find out fairly soon. And in the meantime, we will continue on. So we've got the, so this one in here is probably still the biggest interest, I think. Actually, no, it's not. It's it's this over here. And they're just going to keep on trying to send in little raiders. Actually, where is it? It's this location here. And we do need to just wait for these fleets to come back in. Move 2. Where's our intrepid guy out through this side. So this one's doing nothing at this stage. And we'll just keep on telling it to bounce back in, because by the time we get there, it should be okay again. So let's just tell it to keep on coming back in and build the immortal dragon. It's just going to take a bit of time to move around there. Another nation encountered. Okay, now this is the third invasion fleet again. It's been detected travelling on attack vector towards reckless downfall, which is the destroyer that we have. That's again is going to be nothing really. Exploration ship is under attack. That's okay as well. So let's go back and watch the other ships in here. That's the one that actually had gone back there. It's now trying to escape. Oh, this is so good. Come on, stop it before it can jump. Got it. Just leave it in this system, I think. Finish this thing off. It's good. And we've still got other bases in this system, so we'll just let them continue on. Now this is the one that should attract the attention from the fleets. Now we do actually have more things now going on. Small spaceport complete in Nanatu 2. That's good. Build ships, 5 fuel tankers. That might be worth doing, I think. And escort is under attack by... Now let's just have a look at this one in here. This one should just be, yeah, simple stuff, but this is probably the one that's most likely to actually get damaged. Does this one have the ability? No, it doesn't have the ability to take over anything at this stage. We are damaging this. This is good. Under attack. Dismiss that. We'll just keep on attacking everything that's in this system. We have our own base over here. So just a mining station. And there's still a few more little things that are floating around in this system, so I'll just keep them sort of working where they are. Now, what have we got here? Third invasion fleet is back again. With what? Is there another troop transport there? I don't know what they're doing. There's a couple there. Okay, we didn't get all of them. But here we go. We've got our destroyer now coming back in to finish them off. These really can't last against us. I mean, we just keep on peppering them with the superior firepower. Critical research breakthrough. This is good. So efficient hyperdrives. We're now going to be racing through this. Actually, that one did escape. That's interesting. Let's go after this one then in that case. Now, our fuel is down very, very low. Should be trying to run. I don't think we're going to be close enough to actually do the damage with this. Yeah, no, we've got away. In that case. Not interested. I'm just going to decline that for now. We're certainly racking up the war progress, which is good. But we're still nowhere near close enough to get anything beyond just a white piece. We really need to take over their systems in a big way. Now, how are we going with our other ships? This one is now fully fueled again, and it looks like they're back in action in this system. Now, they do actually have, do they have a base in here? They're building a base in here. So let's go and destroy this. Just stop everything that's going on in here. Yeah, sort of moving away there. Abandoned ship repaired, investigate. Okay, so now we have, this is interesting. So if we just take to the location. So we've now picked up a carrier ship. It's building 16, like these are never great with the way that they sort of do work, but they are powerful. So we'll dismiss that one. We'll just go back across. Their combat ship has now sort of moved out. I'll just leave these guys doing what they're doing. This one's a battleship, which is a bit too big at this stage. Go back to the cruiser, I think, with this one. And this one here, we'll just go back and refuel. Again, we have now another ship that we can start to make use of. And this one is, a few of these are just limping back. This little escort's limping back as well. So we have a number of ships now that we're going to be able to start to use fairly effectively. Oh, out of time, guys, so we're going to leave it here. But we are now raiding quite nicely into their systems, and we still haven't seen the attack group that they sent against us in either the last episode or the episode before. It's got superior ships. It's got ships that are equivalent to our ships, but I don't know where it is. I think it was going back to the Calabria system, so it's probably going back for refueling. Now, we're not seeing anything in here just yet. Like we're seeing that there are ships around. We're seeing that there's a lot of ships in through here, but not a hell of a lot. We don't know, like some of these will be, most of these will probably just be freighters, which means I could take this spaceport out and actually start to do some, start to control this system as well, which I think would be pretty cool. Yeah, they've got space docks now moving out as well, which we need to start to control. The monitoring facility, how are we going in through here? This looks like it's up and running now. So we've got like the monitor. It's got resource shortages, but we should be seeing... Yeah, so we are now just starting to see... Look, we're starting to get a peek into over here. We've got another one we're building over here somewhere as well. So we're going to end up being able to see different fleets as they start to come through, which is great. Now, if I can get inside here, this may be a good one for us to also then get a monitoring station around. If we got one there, what would we see? We're a bit far away from the others. That there would be good, and that there actually would be good, just to sort of see what's happening as they come through this system. Anyway, let's continue on. Actually, no, we're not continuing on. We're ending the episode here. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time.